Alrighty, good morning everybody. Welcome back to Frights from the Underworld, our horror segment of DoomTimeTv. We're going to continue on with Alan Wake a little bit. Hope everybody's having a great morning or afternoon, depending on which time zone you live in. Welcome No Amps, welcome Naj. Appreciate the lurking and the supporting. So without further ado, we're going to go ahead and get started in this. We are at the... oh shit, we got Mrs. Dread showing up. Welcome. So we are over at the coal mine, or heading into the coal mine, the abandoned coal mine, to meet the kidnapper. Quote unquote, meet the kidnapper, because we all know the supernatural forces are the true kidnappers. Most insane part is I have no recollection of this entire area. Like, none at all. Like, there is nothing. Where's it having me go?
The kidnapper had sent me a text. The message was full of spelling errors and insults. It was telling me to hurry up.
Oh, there it goes. I'm like watching, I'm like, why hasn't it kicked through yet? That's because I'm on a delay.
Birds.
I don't think I can dodge the birds. Well, this is definitely not safe at all. I'm excited that we're actually going to be able to finish this game. Oh, damn. Tunnels go to Cauldron Lake. Isaac. Isaac. Oh, sorry, wrong game.
Without warning, the headache stabbed at my brain.
Damn. That's not good. So let's go the other direction. Well, nope, that is most definitely the way I'm supposed to go. Alright then, so I guess we're gonna go towards the creepy tunnel. See what happens.
Alice?
Alice?
Oh shit!
I'm losing it. I gotta get out of here. I'm losing it. I gotta get out of here. The hunters were big, thick-set men, confident and at home in the woods. They were feeling good, running on beer, ghost stories, and camaraderie late into the night. It did them no good, as they were taken by the dark presence, sucked deep into a darkness far worse than any ghost story they ever told or heard.
I feel like that's very, like, off subject for where I was. I wonder if this game has multiple endings depending if you go through and collect all of the manuscripts. Yeah, I know. I'm getting out of breath too, just watching you run. Oh, that one tripped me.
Even behind the closed doors and curtains of his grimy room at the Majestic, the local motel, Nightingale could feel the locals' eyes on him, the unrelenting pressure of their judgment. He forced it out of his mind. For all he knew, they could all be under Wake's spell already. You do what you have to do to get the job done. He took comfort from the bottle in his hand. Please, he thought, just let me get through this.
Wake spell? The hell you mean wake spell? Oh look, we're trapped. Oh boy. Oh, you know what? I have to agree with that. Ah! Ow! Oh! I do enjoy how they're like stuck repeating like certain aspects of their job. What kind of coffee do you think Alan Wakes drinks? I think probably espresso. I'd say this man drinks espresso.
I'd have to make my way up this mine shaft in order to go on. Maybe the machinery could help me with that.
And it's a lot too, right? So there's like 100 coffee tumblers that are scattered throughout the game. Like, this dude must drink more coffee than I do. Which that in itself is pretty impressive. Got one more? Oh, I see. Okay. Kaya! Had to decide if I wanted to go up or down. Yep. Up leads to collectibles. And possibly death. So has anybody actually finished a game here recently? And if you have, what is it? Hold on, wait. What are we looking at? Oh, that's a really nice view. Are you going to comment on the view?
Lightning flashed behind the windows of Cauldron Lake Lodge. Tor Anderson laughed and held the steel hammer above his head. Nurse Sinclair was trying to calm him down without success. Tor grinned madly and shouted, "My hammer's up. Here's a friendly poke from Molnir, wench." He brought the hammer down with all his might on Sinclair's head. "We're on a comeback tour, baby."
Oh no! So like me and my little one, we're about to finish Grounded. I think. I hope. I hope we're about done with Grounded.
Oh yeah, we have only 2 months. We only have 2 days.
We're trying to power play it. Like we've been trying to power play it for like 2 weeks now. Before the second one releases. Oh! Oh, see, this just does not look fun. This looks dangerous. The fact that he just referenced the cable car the first time around is fucking hilarious. I guess I'll just die then. Oh my god, I dropped my flare. Shit. Be gone, you winged beasts. Oh, here we go. Maybe next time hold on to it. Oh my. I didn't realize there was a health area right there. Sweet. I was gonna say, don't I already have the hunting rifle? Tag, you're it. Where's the other one at? I gotta work those stun powers. Cauldron Lake. The 8th deepest lake in the world. Cauldron Lake is a caldera lake formed in a volcanic crater. The volcano itself could be considered to be active, but has not erupted since the volcanic earthquakes of 1970. And even though then the underground activity was completely mild despite some property damage, there were no casualties. Cauldron Lake is one of the most beautiful spots in the Bright Falls area, as well as a central figure to many local folk tales. It's a popular recreational area for the area residents. Wait a minute, I thought you said that there were casualties. All motherfuckers need to make up your mind. Was there casualties and missing people, or were there not? I smell a cover-up. I don't get it. If this place has been active that long, why did the Bureau come once Alan Wake showed up? That don't make sense to me. Oh no. Oh no. I was just trying to turn my lights on. Probably should run. Oh, fuck, I'm surrounded. Oh, this ain't even cool. This is wrong. Ow. That's not what I wanted. Help me. Help me. I just got the shit kicked out of me on a fucking bridge. Alright, let's try this again. Oh, don't make me slow down. Don't do that. That's just mean. I see a coffee tumbler up there. Oh, that was some cinematic shit right there. I know, I'm tired too. Where are you leading me to? Well, that's nice. I appreciate you giving me flare gun ammo that I just used. Thank you. Doo-doo. Doo-doo. Oh, nope, that's dangerous.
Maud had checked all of Stucky's rental cabins. There had been no sign of the Wakes. It was dark when he'd found their car parked at the end of the road by Cauldron Lake. It made no sense. They must have taken a wrong turn, but there was no sign of them, and the car had been there for hours already. Frustrated, Mott stood on the rotten ruin of the footbridge that had once led to Diver's Isle before it sank beneath the waves years ago. The boss wouldn't be happy.
That's kind of odd, but okay. Alright, there we go. We back. Oh, no, I almost slipped. We're gonna kick it. Hi-ya! Oh, I gotta kick it down. What the fuck is this? Alright. This is one of three things. A missionary. B, a factory. And what was the other one? It was just on my brain and now it's gone. What was it? I don't remember now. School, maybe? Let's find out. You talk to me on the TV. Tom. I miss you, Tom. Did you write this? Tom, and Jerry. I curse you, Thomas Zane. What the fuck? CN and TZ, so that's Thomas Zane. And CN. Who is CN? Oh, maybe that's the Cadence, maybe? Was it Cadence? I don't think it's Cadence. So I guess factory? It's an ambush! Sound and Fury! Kill 4 taken with a single flashbang. I just got another achievement. Thunder and Lightning. Defeat 50 taken with flashbangs. Oh, threw another one. Whoops. Oh my, I am using the wrong equipment. So I guess a random building. Screams missionary on it, honestly.
I could see Cauldron Lake. I thought I could make out the spot where the island and the cabin had been. There was a light near it. It had to be a boat. I was close now. I had to get there fast. I dreaded what I would find.
And what's that over there?
I tried to hold on to Alice, but her form melted away. I was losing control. Dr. Hartman stood in her place. I wanted to hit him, but my arms were jelly. He smiled. It was a reassuring smile, and I hated him for it. I had to give you a sedative. Don't fight it. You went through another rough period. Right now, it's very important that you stay calm. We don't want you to have another episode. You're a patient at my clinic. Have been for a while now.
What in the Shutter Island did you just say to me?
Wait! Are you? Wait! Hey, I'm here! I'm coming! No! Get away! I'm sorry. Please, lady. The boss didn't know who he was messing with. I didn't know. I swear, I didn't know. We don't have his wife. We don't know where she is. She's probably drowned. We just said we had her to make a play ball. You see? To get him writing for us. Please. Please. Oh. I'm sorry. Please.
Oof.
Previously on
Nope,
Alan
gotta
Wake,
skip that so they don't
I'm
yell at me.
hunted by the law.
Sheriff, Wake's running. I'm giving chase.
Are you seriously telling me that writer just took out my deputies?
A thriller I supposedly wrote is coming true. The genre of the story seems to be shifting. It's turning into a horror story. I was told that Alice had been kidnapped, but that was a lie.
We don't have his wife. We don't know where she is.
Her purported kidnapper was eaten up by the dark presence before it attacked me.
Episode 4, The Truth.
Shh, baby. It was just a nightmare.
Alice.
There you go, Alan.
Hartman. I fell.
I had to give you a sedative. Don't fight it. You went through another rough period.
What?
Right now, it's very important that you stay calm. We don't want you to have another episode. You're a patient at my clinic. Have been for a while now. The shock of your wife's death triggered a mental illness.
No, you're lying.
You're suffering from various symptoms of undifferentiated schizophrenia.
Bastard.
It's okay, Alan. Just let go.
I felt groggy. Whatever Hartman had bumped in me was making me numb. I felt like this was happening to someone else. Someone I was watching on television. I couldn't think. Couldn't focus. There were only empty sheets of paper here. No manuscript pages. The door was locked. I was a prisoner here.
There's always a way out.
Good evening, Alan. Are we feeling better now? Feeling calm?
Yeah. I see you brought your pet gorilla with you. So sure, I'm calm. I get the message. Loud and clear.
Quite right. That's the spirit. You're being very brave, Alan. I understand you're confused. I would be more concerned if you weren't suspicious of me. I don't blame you for it.
Big of you.
Now, why don't you come with me? We'll reacquaint you with my clinic and go over everything you might have forgotten. Little walk and some fresh air? Yes, it will do you good. This corridor is for patients. Most of them aren't here right now. Jack took them out for a fishing trip, except for the ones who are particularly vulnerable, of course. I encourage creativity as a part of the recovery process here at Cauldron Lake Lodge. I specialize in treating artists.
I bet you do.
Splendid, Alan. I honestly believe we can get this thing under control if we work together. This way, Alan.
This is all very suspicious. Death Rally. Night Springs, the video game. No, I don't want to go in your... In your... That's funky. Your elevator.
Now, Alan, from past experience with you, I know I need to get right into the heart of the matter as quickly as I can after an episode. So I'm just going to say this. Alice is dead.
No.
You're in a very vulnerable state until you understand and accept this. Alice drowned, and you couldn't face that. You're
Hell no, I don't
suffering
have a
from
Honda Civic.
hallucinations, paranoid delusions, unusual thinking, an obsession about light and darkness, a feeling that everything revolves around you, your thoughts and dreams. Your mind has constructed an elaborate fantasy scenario in which your writings are affecting reality. She has been kidnapped, and supernatural forces of darkness are trying to stop you. We go this way, Alan.
I wasn't ready for another shot, so I went along with it. He had to be lying. But under the influence of the drug he had given me, I had to fight not to believe his words.
It's all in your
Ford
head.
Focus,
You've
I
been
think?
making it up. Apart from the tragic accident with your wife,
A
no
tiny
one
little
has
car.
been killed. Your delusions are just a manifestation of your subconscious mind trying to protect you from the too painful truth. Unless we fight the fantasy, it will return. I
Then
know
why is
the
your nose
instinct
broken?
is to
And why do
resist.
I have a lump on my
Think about it.
forehead?
Doesn't this make far more sense than the insane supernatural conspiracy
I see
you've
coffee.
concocted in your mind? You're a skeptic
Nope.
by nature, Alan. We both know this. Everything can be explained logically.
You're gaslighting me. Show me proof. Beyond the shadow you settle for, there's a miracle illuminated in memory of a dear friend and poet, Thomas Zane. Interesting. Cauldron Lake Lodge, 12. I thought that said 72.
I never get tired of this view. Very inspiring, isn't it?
Cauldron Lake spread below us.
Spirally enough to
I could
throw
see
you
Rock
over.
Peak on the other side of the lake. I thought I could make out the spot where Diver's Isle had been when I arrived with Alice. Now there was nothing but waves.
It seems there's a storm coming. Funny, I don't recall there being a mention of that in the weather forecast. Well, no matter.
Yeah, I'm gonna throw
This
you over.
way. Follow me.
Now I either drink, I like lattes, a little bit of creamer and
Alan,
sugar,
what I'm
or
telling
black.
you is good news. Right now we're in control. Every time you have a relapse, it gets more and more difficult to resurface from the dark depths of your imagination. Not surprising.
I'm about to throw you into the fucking dark depths.
Imagination is what you work with. After all your nightmares, this should come as an immense relief to you. If it doesn't, why is that? Because I'm lying? Or because you don't want to admit that you're not well? It's very natural for you to think of me as your enemy. It's part of the illness.
I let him talk.
After all,
Hartman
I'm the
obviously
one
loved
trying
his
to
own
bring you
voice.
out of the
His
world
words
you've
echoed
constructed
madly
for
inside
yourself.
my head.
But I
I
can't
dug my
do
nails
it
into
by
the palms of my
myself.
hands to stay
You need
focused.
to work with me. Once you accept that, we can begin the journey towards your recovery. Come along.
I mean, at
Let's
the end
go
of the day,
inside.
I'm not picky. I'm not picky at all.
Here's the entrance to the office wing. That's for staff only.
Spooky. Come on. Scary, scary, scary.
Emerson.
I'm a real bad.
Oh yeah, no. If you're drinking it with like creams or flavoring or sugar or anything, it is 100% just for
Mr. Wake is
just for
confused
flavor.
enough as it is.
Yeah, you'd like me to go away so you won't be scared. But you can't just decide what kind of dream you have or when you have it.
Emerson,
Okay. Sorry. No.
No, you will not get me with this. I will not hit that QR code. No, you stop that.
Get him to the head.
Hartman had mentioned that the power had been acting up. Maybe that was the reason for the generator and the work light on the balcony. The generator hadn't been activated, and there was no key.
Now, I've wanted to get one. We actually just got a new cold brew / tea brewing thing. That we haven't even busted open
you might
yet.
have noticed the typewriter in your room. You've been writing as a part of the therapy. As soon as you feel up to it, you should continue.
One is literally cold brewed, so it's not done through boiled water. It's actually, before we got this, I used to do it in mason jars. I had some mason jars that I would do it in, because I prefer cold brew coffee. I find it smoother, not as acidic-y and rough. But essentially what you do is you put the ground coffee into like a coffee filter or something, and then you sit it in the water, and you let it sit at either room temperature, or I used to do it in the fridge for 12 hours.
What that does do it?
All right, sorry about that. No, I'll drink hot and cold. I'm not super picky. I mean, I have preferences. Like, I prefer cold brew. Um, but no, but then again, there are times where I do just like a good hot cup of coffee. Let's see here. I had a K-cup coffee maker, which that's essentially is just a they're little K cups. It's got pre-filtered coffee grounds in it that you just stick in there, pour water, press a button, it pops a hole and makes a 1 cup of coffee. But after 5 years, the thing finally died on me. Let's see here. Then we also have a French press because I got a French press back when I had won a giveaway through Madrina's Coffee for Lords of the Fallen. Alright, I gotta step away for just one moment, and I will be right back. All right, we are back. I do apologize for that. Bunny went to lunch real quick. Well, not real quick, but she went to lunch. I didn't realize it. Do appreciate everybody's patience. If you are just joining us, welcome. Definitely hit that follow button. If you're over on YouTube and watching, hit that subscription button. I don't know what I was doing. I completely forgotten. So this is about as far as I made it the first time around, but like I said, I have honestly forgotten most of the shit that happened.
My rheumatism's killing me. There's a storm coming. Oh, what a storm.
I hope it wipes this place off the face of the earth.
And these two are the Anderson brothers, Odin and Tor. They had a, how should I put this, a heavy metal band in the 70s and 80s called Old Gods of Asgard. They even adopted new first names to complete the image of Viking gods. After the band broke up, they lived on a farm nearby. They are, well, in advanced stages of dementia. They're well cared for, TLC and all that. There's nothing more that can be done. I'm afraid that the rock and roll lifestyle has left its mark.
Hey, you need to leave them alone.
I'm so sorry to cut this short for now, Alan. The power has been acting up. I'd better go check on it. We'll continue this soon. Meanwhile, when you feel up to it, return to your room and try to write. It really is for the best. Don't you think?
Well, that was kind of odd. Why would he tell me to go write?
I'd like to bash his head in with a hammer.
Oh, he'd love to fish out our secrets, but he has no clue. He's not crazy enough. Not crazy like us, Sonny.
Yeah!
Being crazy's a requirement, Sonny. Who else could understand the world when it's like this? It takes crazy to know crazy.
That's the sanest thing I've heard in a while.
Zane! You're all right, Tom. Hey, we like him, don't we, bro? He's got to go to the farm.
The Anderson farm. Valhalla!
We wrote it all
Wait,
down.
what'd you just call me?
Forget. A crash course. All you need to know to get your head right. You need to find the message.
Here, Sonny, here's something for you. Gave me a rash, but I kept it safe from these bastards.
Zane could feel the poems, taking form, shaping things. As he experimented, he imagined he could almost feel the power surging through the keys of the typewriter. It exhilarated him. But there was fear, too. If not for his young assistant Emil, he would have given it up. But Emil convinced him otherwise. He, too, had a way with words.
Well, that's gotten weird.
My head was clearing up, or according to Hartman, I was sinking back into the fantasy. I was convinced he was lying to me about everything. Crazy or not, the Andersons made more sense.
Tom, got any booze on you?
Yeah, no. Sorry,
We have a
guys.
stash of the special stuff at the farm. Our own formula. Local ingredients. Medicine clears your head right up. Makes you remember like moonbeams on the brain.
Oh, I just noticed. Leather patches on the elbows? That's not very rock and roll.
Tom just lost is all. Baba Yaga got to him too, the damn witch.
She used us all.
Say what?
Taken from all of us. Took my thunder, the witch.
And my ravens, what were they? Memory and thought, the hag.
She took something from you too, didn't she? That's what she does.
We're better off. This place, the lake, it gives you power. If you're a creator, an artist, a god.
Nightmare shifted in their sleep in the darkness of the lake.
Yeah, that's the one. She makes sure it comes out twisted and wrong. Just ask the lamp lady. She knows what happened to that other rider.
She's been using you, boy, and you let her. You went and opened the door for her, didn't you?
Now, it was already open a crack. And whose fault is that? We're morally corrupt, disease-ridden, old and stupid.
Doesn't mean he had to open it all the way, goddammit.
Wow, they just made a lot more sense in this entire time.
Built the farm close to the lake, a place of power.
Interesting.
You can't wake up. You can't hurt a nightmare.
Oh, hello. I've painted you.
Okay.
I was just struck by inspiration a couple of days ago. Dr. Hartman wanted me to paint landscapes, and that's what I was doing. But now I've been doing these things, a lot of them. The images just keep coming. Dr. Hartman likes them. He has them in his office.
Yeah?
He's very proud of me. He says I'm getting much better. I think I'm getting better. Well,
I think
guess
Dr.
I better
Hartman
start
is
wrapping this up.
working with fucking Hag.
Is the writer.
Let me out, damn it!
Why don't you humor Dr. Hartman and give the writing a shot, huh? Typewriter's in your room.
The doors
You
were
can get to your room
locked.
by those
Hartman and the
stairs,
nurses would have keys, but there was no way to get my hands on them.
That's weird. Why do you...
I'm not myself. It's hard to think that there's a shadow inside my head. I can only focus on writing. Everything else is a blur. I'm trapped in this cabin. Have been for days, but it's always dark outside. My editor is real. I saw her again. She's not human. It's not human. A dark presence is wearing the old woman's face. She was covered in clinging shadows. There's a hole in her chest where her heart should be. I think I've made a horrible mistake. I don't think I'm any closer to saving Alice. It's been lying to me, using me to get the story it wants, and the story will come true.
Ooh, spooky. I don't want to sit down and write.
The white
All right,
glare
fine.
of
I
the
guess I
blank
will then.
page in front of me hurt my eyes. My hands began to shake uncontrollably.
Everybody, calm down. Put that down. Bert, I need help.
Hey, Wake, you stay here. I'm gonna go see what's up. You just keep doing what you're doing. Be cool, okay?
I didn't know what the chaos was all about, but it could be my only chance of getting out of here.
I don't know.
Here's a friendly poke from Mjolnir, wench.
Oh, afraid of the crazy brothers, are ya? Not so weak now, are we?
Hartman kept talking, giving Barry the grand tour, clearly proud of the place. He went on and on about his hunting trophies, and Barry was impressed. But he was here on business. He raised his voice, cut through the monologue. Hey, Hartman, where's Al? Hartman stopped in mid-sentence, annoyed at the interruption. He nodded at the hulking orderly standing nearby. The man smiled and clapped a practiced hand on Barry's shoulder.
Oh shit! Nah, Barry.
Sinclair looked bad. That wasn't a love tap. The crazy old fart hit her hard. And if she was one of Hartman's goons, she had it coming. I could get the key to the office room from Sinclair.
Your destiny.
I had to get to Hartman's office. He had taken all my manuscript pages. That's where he'd been keeping them.
Pay the piper.
Well, they've gone fucking nuts.
Adult diapered ass since you're so tough.
What the fuck?
Hartman wasn't happy. Maude could see it in his eyes. He quickly lowered his own. He had made a mess of it, and he knew it. The shame of failure was hard to bear. He hadn't expected Wake to say he needed more time, and he blurted out 2 days, less than Wake had asked for, to show him who was in charge. But that wasn't part of Hartman's plan.
Oh shit! Oh, so Hartman was the one who was
Markings on the
pushing
tape
the
said they were
kidnapper.
recordings Hartman had made of the sessions with his patients. I saw Alice's name on one of them. For a moment, I couldn't breathe right.
Now, Mrs. Wake, can you tell me about Alan's problems?
He's more and more out of control all the time. The parties, he's so angry all the time. He's getting violent.
Do you mean with you?
No, not with me. No, never. Sometimes I almost wish Alan would take a swing at me, because at least that'd lead to a conversation he couldn't just march out of. But no. Alan doesn't really sleep. And the work, well, he's not writing at all. He sits there for hours and just gets more and more frustrated. And I can't talk to him.
Yes. Tell me, Mrs. Wake. What would you say to him if he'd listen?
I don't know. I want to say, I look at you, and it's not you. Just some stranger who resembles you. Looking out from behind your eyes, and I don't like that guy much. And now it's all gonna go to hell.
But you don't ever say this.
No. I've tried, but he's not listening. He's too deep in his own problems, always going on about something else. I'm so afraid I'm gonna lose him, and we're not even talking anymore. He doesn't let me in anymore. He just keeps me in the dark. I'm so alone here, even when he's home. Please help me, Doctor, because I'm at my wit's end.
Well, if you can just get him here, I'll absolutely do my very best.
Yeah, but Doctor, you need to be careful with him. He's not just going to listen to you and cooperate. He's the most stubborn man I've ever met.
Well, I'll be sure to bear that in mind.
Hearing her voice, what she was saying made me happy and sick and guilty all at once. Worst of all, I recognized the words. The phone call from her. It had been a cut-up of this. Just a recording.
Holy shit.
The photo on the wall caught my attention. In it, the clinic staff was standing outside the lodge. I knew the man next to Hartman. He was the kidnapper. Hartman had been playing me all along.
Let me out of here! Hartman, do you hear me? I'm gonna sue your crazy quack ass to shreds! Seriously! Do you
Barry?
have any...
Ow! About time! Barry, man, I'm glad to see you.
We need to get to Hartman's office.
It's right next door.
You okay?
Yeah. I mean, no! The cops found me at Rose's trailer, but they didn't hassle me too much. I'm obviously a victim in this, and I demanded to be treated as such. Or else I'd sue their asses. Speaking of asses, that vet gave me a real hard time, but I had no clue where you were. That guy's crazy, Al. But he let me go, and then I get a call from Hartman, that son of a bitch, who tells me you're here, and I should come pick you up, but when I got here, 2 goons clobbered me and stuck me in there.
What's with the cutout?
I stole it from the diner to piss off Rose after what she did to us. That'll teach her.
Yeah, that's a harsh punishment. Come on, pal, we gotta get going.
Ah!
These were all the pages I had on me. And more.
Alan, please. You're sliding back into the...
Tell me one more lie and I'll shoot you in the face.
Ah, well, it was worth a shot. Really, Wake, come on. Let's work together on this. You have no idea...
Hartman, shut up! Barry, get out of here. I'll catch up with you. Get a car.
Oh, Al, let's just...
Go!
Wake, listen to me. This is a mistake. Don't you see? Together we can create something absolutely wonderful.
Shoot him!
With your ability and mine.
Ha! Oh, that smirk was sinister.
The dark presence would be on me in a moment. I had to find a way out. Hartman followed the fall of Alan Wake with his binoculars. When the rider hit the water, he ordered Jack to take the boat to him. The spot was easy to see in the dark, even with all the extra lights in the boat. The flare floated and kept burning even in the water. Jack turned the radio louder as the engine sputtered. The music was rough and clanking, something the Anderson brothers would no doubt have enjoyed. But Hartman chose to ignore it. Wake was finally within his reach.
Oh, shit. I guess we're not going that direction then.
Hartman knew he was no creator. He had no ambitions on that front. And he certainly didn't want to end up like every artist he had worked with here, damaged in ways that were hard to describe, or worse. It was enough for Hartman to maintain creative control and provide direction, to be a producer. That was what most of these people were in need of anyway. Of course, suitable subjects were few and far in between.
Oh, wow. I mean, that's one hell of a way to make a lot of money. Damn. Come on. Come and get me. Oh! Oh! Oh, my face. Okay. Or use my body to slam me into the fucking door. Oh god, that was painful.
Hey, come on! We gotta get going!
I hope the Anderson brothers are okay.
Al, I'm over here!
Weird.
I found the car, but the gate's locked. You're gonna have to go through the hedge maze over there.
Barry, I don't have a light.
Take this, Al. Oh God! Look at the house, Al!
Oh boy, it's angry. Sure, Barry, just let me get through the maze. I love how he's telling me to hurry, but it's like, dude, I'm... Who the fuck made the hedge maze? There's most definitely a manuscript page in here. Or 3.
I stared at the Viking paraphernalia that littered the area, surrounding an unlikely centerpiece. A full-side stage complete with an impressive sound system with all the trimmings, including a dragon. It took a special kind of crazy to build something like this in a remote field. When the sky split open with a deafening boom and the music started blasting, it felt strangely appropriate. Hartman hurried down the corridor. He had disliked leaving Wake when he was surely at his most susceptible to therapy. But this was not an ordinary storm. Wake had been writing, and he had woken something up in the depths of the lake. Now, it was coming for him. Hartman had naturally prepared for a situation like this. The idiot brothers would keep Wake distracted while Hartman double-checked everything, just to be sure.
Well, for someone who prepared, then you sure fucked up on that.
You get 2 pills in the morning, and then you'll be nice and calm all day long.
Oh boy.
You get 3 pills in the evening. You sleep like a baby.
Oh snap!
What seems to be
Oh, there we go. Oh shit! Not really sure how you dodge the bird. Six gun scribe. Defeat 100 taken with a revolver. I'm worried for Barry.
Mott knew that Wake was smarter than him. Wake had more money, a beautiful wife, everything. And Hartman said Wake was important. That made him better than Mott. But Mott was calling the shots now. He'd expected Wake to whimper and grovel, but instead, he seemed willing to fight. Mott knew he'd gotten under Wake's skin. If only Mott actually had his wife. The thought made him shiver.
Ah, so Mott's one of those people. But he's dead now, so it doesn't really fucking matter. I don't like the fact that you gave me a shotgun before here. That worries me. Ever slightly. Oh! Oh! Trying to go for like a double kill with that, but that was dumb of me. Two for the price of one. Kill two taken with a single shotgun blast. Excuse me, Mr. Gate.
For the moment, Barry was just glad he had survived the fall. He had been separated from Al, and there was no easy way to climb back up. He told himself he'd be okay in the gloomy forest at night. He would just have to wait for a while for Al to find his way down. Barry turned when he heard the heavy footsteps and saw the movement. The man-shaped shadow lunged at him from the bushes, an axe held high. Barry screamed and threw up his hand. The world exploded.
Oh no! Don't you do Barry like this! Emil made Tom do it. Guys need to leave Barry out of this. Barry's done nothing. Only thing Barry's done is be a good friend.
Hartman watched as Wake's features slackened. The man was bullheaded, no doubt. Even lying on the bed, he'd almost broken Hartman's nose the second time. But with a little time, he could break Wake down. Give him proper direction. Wake was easily the most promising subject he'd had. Well, since Tom, really. Sleep well, Alan, Hartman whispered with a smile. Let me take care of you. He sniffed hard to clear his throbbing nose, swallowed blood, and barely tasted it.
Oh, was Emil was that Hartman at the time?
Al! You're alive! Let's get out of here. Can you open this gate?
Maybe.
Barry.
Well, I slammed it shut when the nasty showed up, and the key fits kind of loose in the lock, so, Barry! I'll find it! Don't worry about it!
Oh shit. All right, let's dance. Good, because I just got the shit kicked out of me. God. They just kept coming.
Al, please tell me we're headed for the nearest "You're now leaving Bright Falls. Come back soon" sign.
We're going to the Anderson farm.
I knew you were gonna say something like that. You know what? You owe me big time for this. When this is through, if we make it, I don't care what anybody says, I'm done with darkness. You're gonna buy me a tanning bed as a gift, and I'm gonna live in it.
Ha! All right, Barry, I'll buy you a tanning bed. You can live in it. I think after what Barry's gone through, he deserves it.
I'm crazy, but that's fine, Barry.
Oh, you got that right, Al. You're barking mad. You are by far the craziest.
But maybe that's inevitable when you deal with crazy stuff like this. It helps. This is happening, Barry. Alice, they never had Alice. She's trapped in the darkness at the bottom of the lake, but she's not dead.
Al, how can you know that?
I know, Barry. I can...
Al,
No, listen. I can bring her back. I can find her. There's something special about this place. The lake, it does something to the works of art created here. It makes them come true. But there's a catch. The dark presence, whatever that thing is, twists it to its own ends. That's why all of this is happening. It's using my manuscript to take over everything.
Al, I believe you.
It happened to Thomas Zane before, it happened to the Andersons.
I believe you. Crazy or not, you're not delusional. Weird shit's going down. That's a fact. I'm on board, man. I'm with you.
The Andersons knew about it, but they were too far gone to tell me with all the drugs they were on. But they wrote it down. There's a message somewhere at their farm, Barry. We just need to find it.
Look out!
Oh, shit.
Al! God damn it, Al, talk to me!
I had lost my gun in the crash. Barry was nowhere to be seen.
Barry! Barry!
Oh, man, you're okay! Jeez, it's good to hear your voice! I was trying to get out of the car, but the ground gave way. Man, what a drop! And don't worry, your cutout is fine.
Forget that! Are you okay?
I hit some bushes, didn't get a scratch. There's no way you can climb down, though. It's like a sheer wall. Ah, Al, there's something moving down here!
Barry, it's a taken! Use a flare, Barry!
Oh, yeah!
Oh,
Barry,
thank God.
Are you all right?
I'm good, Al. I'm great. Guess you never messed with anyone from New York City before, huh? You're gonna have to find your way around to the farm, Al. I'll be waiting.
Barry, just wait for me, okay?
Al, I'm not staying here. It's suicide. I'm going to the farm. I'm gonna go ahead and secure the area. You can catch up. Don't worry about it. I'm on the case.
Now he's Rambo. This would turn into a disaster if I didn't catch up with Barry.
I'm just glad Barry survived. Barry's one of those side characters that you're just like, no, you can't kill. Alright, that's clearly the way I have to go. Ow! That coffee thermos was worth it.
When he stopped the car at the Anderson farm, Walter felt relieved. Oblivion was close at hand. The brothers wouldn't miss a jar of moonshine or two in the booby hatch. But then he saw the man on the porch, and he knew who it was. Driving for his life and knowing it was useless, he didn't realize he was crying until he couldn't see the road for the tears.
I knew they were moonshiners. Ooh! I'm on barrel roll. Ow! Oh! Stop throwing stuff at me!
Shadows crawled over the gate. I needed a light to destroy them to get through.
Alright, so where's the on switch?
Agent Nightingale stared at the passed-out rider. The man was sleeping off one hell of a night. Nightingale felt a stab of envy at Wake's oblivion, but he had a job to do. He put the gun to Wake's head and almost became a murderer. His hand shook and his throat felt tight and dry. Biting his teeth, he tried again to pull the trigger. He lost the nerve.
Weird. I wonder why he's wanting to shoot Wake.
I hoped there'd still be a working generator somewhere around here to power up the old lights by the gate.
Oh, there I go.
I could sense the movement in the woods ahead. Facing the enemy without a weapon was dangerous, but I had no choice.
Grab the shovel. You keep telling me not to trust anybody in the dark, but how can I trust you? Magical written letters.
Only the three fatty acids are good for your heart.
Ah! Yeah, that ain't gonna happen.
I could sense the movement in the woods ahead. Facing the enemy without a weapon was dangerous, but I had no choice.
I need to breathe for a second so I can sprint it. Sprint! Oh my god, okay, fuck it. Ow. Ow! Ow!
I could sense the movement in the woods ahead. Facing the enemy without a weapon was dangerous, but
All
I
right.
had no choice.
That area right there just seems honestly like it's just a trap.
Only the three fatty acids are good for your heart.
Yeah, I don't even see it. Oh, there's a lamp right there. Aha! Oh, come on! Oh, Jesus! Oh my god. The fact that that dude just appeared out of nowhere and then smacked me in the face.
A car was driving away from the farm, headed in the same general direction as I was. For all I knew, it was Barry, caught in the consequences of leaping before looking. The car was heading for the cabin up ahead. It wasn't far. If it was Barry, I would see the damage soon.
If it's Barry, I hope he's safe.
I'm trying to deliver each page to the right time and place. I'm trying to show you how the story goes.
I had seen glimpses of the light before. I had seen it in my dream. It was a strange spaceman or a diver in a bulky suit. He was the one who'd been placing the pages on my path. The dark presence followed the choreography laid out to it in the manuscript, growing stronger and stronger, moving like a storm from one scene of destruction to the next. But it was still bound to follow the story and chained to the dark place it came from. When the story reached the end it longed for, it would finally be free.
So I'm guessing it's probably Thomas Zane who is giving me the manuscript. Well, he's the one who's giving me the pages, and I guess he's trying to keep it trapped. Man, I'm gonna have to pick up the second game on sale.
The storm raged on as the Anderson brothers walked unsteadily away from the clinic with the other patients in tow, knowing that this time they wouldn't return. The darkness around them seethed with horrors, but Tor and Odin were unafraid. Their eyes glinted with guile. They knew every secret path, and there was blood on their hands. They had fought these shades before.
Really? Well, that just made things interesting. Oh! Going out the window. No, I'm not. I am not going out the window then.
Someone had left a gun behind. Now I had a fighting chance of reaching the farm.
So I guess when they created their music, they fought these things before, along with Thomas Zane too. It's probably why they called me Zane. I've ran out of shotgun shells. Well, I'm running out of shotgun shells. Oh!
I could see the car, but there was no sight of the driver.
Hello? Anybody here? Barry!
No! Danny, you're not!
Oh, we froze. Why we freeze?
What are you? What are you? No! Don't! I'm sorry!
Well, damn. You guys okay up here?
I know you. You were in jail the other day.
I went to the farm again for the moonshine, you know? It makes you see They're not gonna miss it. They're in the loony bin. But my buddy, Danny, I lost him. Something's gone wrong with him. It's not him. Like a real bad follow-up to a real good movie. The best friend's suddenly the bad guy. Who wrote this crap anyway?
I did.
I've run through every possible course in my head. If I continue like the Dark Presence wants me to, the story I'm writing won't save Alice. It's a horror story, and it's going to kill her, and me, and everybody in this town. No one will survive. Darkness will consume everything. This is what it's wanted all along. It will be free, unstoppable. It used Alice to get to me, dangled her in front of me to keep me going. It was never going to release her. I'm going to change this. I'll escape. I've written myself into the story. I'm now the protagonist. This feels like a terrible risk, but it's the only way to save Alice. I'll be bound by the events of the story just as much as anyone else who's been woven into it. The story must stay true for this to work. There have to be victims along the way. Near escapes, cliffhangers. In a horror story, it can't be certain that the hero will succeed or even survive. He almost has to die. I'll write my own escape into the story next. I need help. Zane's going to be the one who'll help me. I'll make it happen.
There you go. That's how shit works.
Let me guess. Danny, huh? The front door was locked. The farm was still a good distance away. I'd need a car to get there fast.
Oh, that's why there's all... I get it now. He's writing... He's writing this stuff in, like... I gotcha. Yeah, you know the darkness is probably pissed about this.
For a moment, Hartman considered strangling the idiot. Mott was mean-spirited, but easily manipulated. An emotional infant who lived for his approval. Wake, by contrast, was a far more difficult subject. Mott had given him too much leash. In 2 days, who knew what could happen? Hartman would have to find a way to rein him in. If Barry wasn't up here, he was probably in trouble down at the farm. For a moment, I felt bad for doubting it. After all, I made it this far myself. But Barry was Barry.
Oh, coffee on the side of the road. I love the fact that he's written in, like, coffee thermoses into the story for himself. Well, that's not too bad. 10 a.m.'s not too bad. Yeah, I might be able to get a little bit in before I go into work. It all just depends on how fast I get home. And everything's situated tomorrow morning. Oh, look, a radio. I haven't seen one of those in a while.
Well, as I'm sure everyone's noticed, that storm we all felt coming is finally here. The boys at the Weather Service reckon it'll last until morning, at the very least. Pertaining to that, let me read that missing persons alert again. The Sheriff's Department's still looking for a Caucasian woman, 30 years old, slim and blonde with blue eyes, who may be lost in the woods, and it's possible she's been injured in a car accident. If you see her, please make sure you get her indoors and call the sheriff.
Ow! Ah! Don't hit my car. I mean, it's not my car, but it is now. I can only do that sometimes. Like on days I was like super fucking dead. Oh my god, that explosion was right in my damn ear. Holy shit. Well, there goes the moonshine. Right of way. Run over 15 taken with cars. Alright, so we do have to hop off for a few minutes. I'm going to go ahead and end the stream because it's going to be about 30 minutes to an hour. And then I will be back in a bit. Do appreciate everybody who's tuned in. We're gonna go ahead and raid out real quick. I hope you and Dread are staying cool as well. I know it's bumped back up into the high digits. Alright, well, until next time, you guys take care.